What is the cue routine reward habit loop explained? Imagine waking up and feeling the urge to check your phone. That little nudge is part of a process that shapes many of our daily habits. Today, we're going to uncover how habits really work using a simple but powerful idea. It's called the cue routine reward loop. This loop explains how habits form and stick in our minds without us even realizing it. The first part is the cue. Think of the cue as a signal or trigger that tells your brain to start a certain behavior. It can be something you see, hear, smell, or even an emotion you feel. For example, feeling stressed might be a cue that makes you reach for a snack, or hearing a notification sound might trigger you to check your phone. The cue is what sets everything in motion. Next comes the routine. This is the behavior or action you do after the cue. It can be physical, like brushing your teeth, mental, like thinking a certain way, or emotional, like feeling relief. The routine is the habit itself. When you see the cue, your brain automatically moves into this routine without much thought. That's why habits are so powerful. They happen almost on autopilot. Finally, there is the reward. This is what you get after completing the routine. Rewards satisfy a craving or need. It might be a feeling of pleasure, relief from stress, or a sense of accomplishment. For example, eating chocolate after feeling stressed makes you feel better and reinforces the habit. The reward is what makes your brain want to repeat the behavior next time the cue appears. Over time, this cycle creates a loop. The cue triggers the routine, which leads to the reward, and the reward makes the cue more likely to trigger the same routine again. This cycle becomes automatic, so habits are hard to break but also easy to build. Understanding this loop is key to mastering habits. If you want to change a bad habit, you can identify what triggers it, what behavior follows, and what reward you're seeking. For example, if stress makes you eat chocolate, you can replace the chocolate with a healthier activity like going for a walk, while keeping the same cue and reward. In summary, the cue routine reward loop shows how triggers lead to behaviors that are reinforced by rewards. Knowing how it works helps you build good habits, change unwanted ones, and take control of your daily routines.